Hi everyone, my name is Dhruva. This is the QualityOps QA Console project, an agentic testing solution built for UiPath AgentHack. So this project helps the QA team move from the requirement analysis phase to the release readiness. We are using UiPath Coded App. So we have one console that will be used by the QA lead or QA team. So we have multiple agents and that we integrate with the Azure DevOps, UiPath Test Manager, UiPath Data Fabric, and the email. So the main idea is simple. QA team should focus on the 30% of the work that needs a human testing skill, and other 70% work, that manual work, that UiPath agents will help. So let me open our console that we are built using our UiPath Coded apps. So let me sign in. Now see, we are able to see the console. So here, this is the requirement ID that will put by the QA team. So now let me go to that Azure DevOps requirement ID. Here, if you see that this requirement will be given by the BA team. So now I will take this, and here I did not give the acceptance criteria, and let's see that our agent will pick it or not. So now I'm giving it the ID. So let me run this agents. Whenever it runs the agents, that job will run here. If we go to the requirement analysis agents, we can see this agents is running here. So let's see what the agents will give me, give the results. Analysis agents give the output. So see here, this agent is given the readiness is not ready, risk is high, reject and request clarification is the recommendation, because see, there's an identified gap, acceptance criteria is missing. So it is giving the suggestion like testing scope, suggesting test focus. So this is the output from the agent. So next phase will be requirement review. So that review will be completed by the QA lead. So now QA lead can make decision based on the requirement agents analysis. So now I will give the approve for a demo purpose. So now I will give some feedback and I will push it. So once these agents push the code, so it will go to, first it will go to the review memory agents, and second it will go to Azure DevOps. And in the comment section, you can see here, whatever the comment given by the team lead, it will update it here, and see there's identified gap. Whatever the information was given by the agent, that result will reflect it in the Azure DevOps also. So now see, this is completed. So here we are using, so now next agents will generate a test scenario. So now I'm clicking on here. So before that, I want to say one more thing, like whenever the QA will make the decision, so this decision will capture in the UiPath Data Service. So here, whatever requirement ID, scenario ID, everything will be captured in the review and memory agents. So whenever the next same requirement ID will run again, so it will make the decision from the memory also, as given all the test scenarios. So if you see here, all the test cases like steps, precondition, expected results that agent has generated. So once the agent is generated, so scenario are not going to Azure DevOps. User need to approve or reject. So now I'm approving it, and we push that code test scenario to Azure DevOps. So let me click on that approve test cases to Azure DevOps. So here also we are using the memory agents, so that stores the requirement ID, scenario title, review comments, so everything in the data fabric. Now the approve test case will go to that requirement. So if I will open any test case, you can see the title and everything steps action here. So this gives us the traceability from requirement to test case scenario generation. So the next agents will be the risk-based plan. So let me run these agents. So these agents recommends which test should run first. Here we can see the recommended execution order. So this helps the QA lead focused on most important tests first, especially when the testing time is limited. So next we will check that our execution is ready or not. So then we will sync these test cases into UiPath Test Manager. So now let's see whether risk-based execution plan is ready or not. So now it is ready. So now we can go to the next phase. Next phase will be the test manager thing. So this will help all the test cases to sync with the UiPath Test Manager. So these agents takes the approved test cases and prepare them inside the UiPath Test Manager. So it can create or reuse the test cases. It will create the test sets and maintain the requirement traceability. See, this completed. So now I will go to the Test Manager. So in the requirement tab, you can see here a few minutes ago, this all the requirement will come here, and the test set also it will create it. So if you see here, all test cases will be here. So next, since we are using the same test cases, so that's why it is coming the reuse. If it is a new test cases will be there, then it will come the new. So next important is the mapping of that automation test cases, because we will connect them with the UiPath automation asset. So now here, if you see, in the real project, automation engineer build that automation test workflow in the UiPath Studio. So after that, once the deployment will complete, the workflow is published in as a UiPath automation packages. So whatever the test cases present on the test manager, that should be linked with the UiPath Studio packages. So for that, work will done by this map automation test cases. So next plan will be the execute test cases in the test manager. So then this execution. So I already have done the execution. So now we'll go to the next agent. So that will be the test result tries. So let me load the test execution results. So this agent will fetch whatever the execution we have done. So this API will fetch this execution. So see, currently we have 5 execution results. So these agents will fetch all the here 5 test manager execution form. So now we'll pick anyone and we'll see analyze the test results. So these agents analyze the failures and classify them into a product defect, automation issue, an environment issue, or a data issue, or is there any manual review is there or not. Okay. So either there's a failure or it's a product defect, the next step will be the Azure DevOps. We can create the bug in the Azure DevOps. So now see here, it's classified like to tell 8 test cases, 7 is fail, 1 is pass, and classified. So now whatever the product issue, user can select it and user can create the bugs into Azure, and it will link with the requirement ID. And whatever agent we are running it, we can see here. We can see the jobs in Orchestrator here. Okay, so now the bug has been created. It is linked with the parent user story. So now we are coming to the final step. So here this will generate the final results. So we can download this report in a different format. So now we are downloading in HTML format. So here see the sign up is long.